Remember Shatawale, it was Shatawale will go and slap the security. I'm sorry. Welcome to the show. You're about to have tea with the talkative, and today we are focusing on international stories and a bit of movie in there, movie out there. Because I know you love movies. So welcome to tea with the talkative, and let's just get into it. The stories are many, so let's get into it. Let's start from the Queen Bee herself. Now, Beyonce is having her Renaissance tour, and she's actually gone to France and she's been to London now. And there are some headlines that are making waves out of this her performances. Now, Blue Ivy, Beyonce's daughter, is on stage with her. She appeared on stage with her at France and it got the world going crazy. Blue Ivy was part of the dancers, but of course, she stole the spotlight with her performances and things. So, fans are excited to see Blue Ivy in that line, trying to sort of be part of the whole showbiz thing that comes with her family. Now, another thing that is making waves that I think I want to talk about is Beyonce's performance at London. Now, Beyonce was performing and she gave her shades, her spectacles to a fan. I don't know what's wrong with this security guy or bouncer at the event. Wakwachichiri people that Beyonce gave the shades to and I was taking the shades. And then Beyonce took the shades back and gave it to the person. This is so embarrassing. First of all, what is wrong with these security men that are supposed to be at events? Like, what do they think? The person did not climb up to go and snatch the thing from Beyonce. You saw Beyonce throwing the thing, or what? He wanted to collect it, go and sell it at eBay, or what is it? Or I don't get it. Or he wanted to use it for a private auction, or he thought it was a mistake that Beyonce threw it in. Please, if you are a security person, read the room, know what is going on. The stagecraft of artists or people, when you go for events, a lot of things happen. Sometimes the artists want to connect with the people. Read it, see how it is going. Maybe sometimes they want to show love to their fans in a special way. See how you can make that exciting. Don't go and suck the joy out of a certain fan because you don't understand what the star is doing. So imagine a whole Beyonce giving you her shades, which I am sure if you decide to auction, people will pay millions of CDs for. And then this security guy comes to wrestle you for it, only for Beyonce to come and give it back to you. It's so crazy, and this has been one of the most trendy things at Beyonce's Renaissance store in France. In this one, it was in London, and it was just an exciting sight to behold, and I loved everything about it. No, it made me remember Shatawale. It was Shatawale. Shatawale will go and slap the security. I'm sorry. Shatawale will go and slap the security guy, and then turn and give a cool performance. Shatawale. He can be fighting 10 and come and give another a performance as if he's not the same person. That guy has dual personalities inside of but this is a cool thing, and I'm hoping that dope things like this can happen. I mean, it was a highlight and it's an exciting highlight. Let's move on to another thing that has got to do with international acts. Welcome back. So we are talking movies. Now there's something I have noticed about new Netflix series that is out. It's called Fuba. Now Fuba is a movie that has got to do with a father and daughter who have both secretly been in the CIA for their life, and then none of them knew until one case brought them together when the father was retired but had to go and save the daughter who was stuck in another country because of an enemy who the man raised when he was a child. Now, I'm talking about Fuba, and then the main character in this movie is Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwarzenegger has been one of my earliest characters in my youngest childhood memories. Like this guy, I have watched Commandos, Terminator, and all of it, and seeing that I am so many years old now and he's still starring his own movie. This man has gone on to be governor and now he's back into the movie industry, doing active movie, having his own series. And I even foresee another movie coming out. So today I was wondering how come these American stars, in fact, Rambo is back into the movie industry as an older version, taking up older roles and still being active and being, and then the same as Stallion. He too, he has the same thing. Now I've been wondering, how do these people do it? Because yeah, holiday. The person cry after 3, 4, 5 years, 6, 7, 8 of their career. Now we are trying to relegate them. We are looking for new people. So how come these people are able to stay on for so long, and even when they leave to go and pursue other ventures, they are able to come back and then still they are doing well and the industry supports them. So I think these are the reasons. I feel like when it comes to the entertainment industry or the creative industry in the Western world or in the developed countries, they actually do have the resources and the support for talent. Now, when I'm talking about resources and support, what am I talking about? I think I'm talking about the infrastructure, the funding, and then they also have the education that actually supports this creative for to live a very long or to have a very long career term or career life, or probably go and come back and still come and make it in the industry because they have the funding, they have the structures, they have what we call film houses and film structures that allows people to actually create content. They have funding that supports projects like this. If a star like Arnold Schwarzenegger was to come back into the movie industry, I'm sure there are people who, like me, who maybe loved him as a child and will actually want to put their funds behind it, invest in their projects like that to see it come to life. But here in our type of the world, it's still a developing industry. So I really don't blame it when much of our creatives or our talents fall off and we don't see much of them, because first, there's not enough education in the industry, there's no support, there's no funding that is coming in to support a lot of creatives in a developing industry. So this is what I think. If you haven't seen Fuba, I think you should see it. It's on Netflix. You would enjoy it. If you love the action side of Arnold Schwarzenegger, I think you should definitely go and watch it. Now, welcome back. So I'm still in communication with my AI, and today I wanted to know what are the top three African countries with the most delicious food. And according to my AI, Ghana, Nigeria, and Ethiopia have some of the most delicious foods in Africa. And then I was like, okay, so how about two examples of these food from each countries? And according to my AI, some of the most popular dishes in Ghana are jollof rice and banku with tilapia. Nigeria, we have jollof rice, and which is also a popular dish, as well as egusi soup. And then in Ethiopia, we have popular dishes like doro wat and injera. Now I can speak for Nigeria when I say egusi soup is really delicious, but I don't know about their jollof. However, I can agree that Ghana jollof and banku and tilapia is really, really delicious. If you've tasted any of these dishes that I've mentioned, either from Ethiopia, from Ghana, and from Nigeria, comment in the comment section below. I really want to know what you think about it. Our stars are wearing things, and photo shoot segment is where we talk about it. Welcome back. You're having tea with the talkative, and this segment is called photo shoots because our stars are posting pictures. They are taking pictures. So I'm here. When I see something, first impression, I always have a first word that comes into mind. And today I'm going to give you the first words that came in mind when I saw these pictures. Now, the first person is Tiwa Savage. This look of Tiwa Savage, she was in Brazil. She had a performance there. And when I look at this Tiwa Savage look, I think the word that comes into my mind, the one word that comes into my mind is just this word. Let me put it here and show it to you. A mural. Tiwa Savage looks like those murals that have been drawn on a wall, like a design. When you look at the trousers she's wearing, that design, it has colors that sort of signifies the colors of Brazil, and the whole design of the trouser. If you look at the jeans trouser, if you look at it, it looks like something that has been painted on a wall. In fact, there's a closer picture of it, and it looks like exactly like a mural. She looks like a mural, something that has been drawn on a wall, and I think it was beautiful. She looks sleek, she looks stunning, and I love the look so much. Now, the other person I have here is Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion. This picture is 3-in-1 picture. I think it's a cover art for a project it's about to drop. And when I look at these pictures together, the word that comes to mind is just this: showgirl. She looks like a showgirl in some form of a performance or some form of a circus show where she has to be the cowgirl, or she has to be that, dancer that has to wear shimmers and look sexy and all. That is the vibe I get when I look at Megan Thee Stallion's new artwork or cover art for her incoming project. And finally, this woman also gives me a certain feeling. The picture you're seeing is Cardi B, and this Cardi B's look gives me a feeling of, the word I have in mind is gallery. She looks like something that could be hanging in a gallery or a wall hanging, a design like a painting. Yes, she looks like a painting that could be hanged in a gallery with a nice color, something that you can buy and hang in your room, and it will add some form of color and life to your room. These are the feeling I get when I look at this particular Cardi B look. What do you think? Drop your comment in the comment section below, and follow me or subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And please, you just had tea with the talkers. If I hope you enjoyed. Whichever thing you want to say about this show, comment it in the comment section below, and do share the content. Let people see what we are doing here. We are building a community, so do share the content. And if there's anything you have to do, do it now.